Museum and luncheon addressing the issues that matter most inside our community. From all of us at KBLA Talk 1580, happy holidays. Stay tuned for more details on these incredible upcoming events. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice, your community, your power.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
So I used to withhold my thoughts or my feelings in order to, I would have said, to keep the peace, right? I didn't want to upset things. I didn't want to rock the boat. And then I had to ask myself, whose peace are you keeping? Because the person who has done harmful things, they're at peace. Like no one has held them accountable. And so then I had to realize I'm holding all the distress, and people who are doing harmful things are like going about with ease. And so I no longer want to hold it. I no longer want to give up my peace for someone else's peace, because it's not for the greater good, right?
When you feel like you're actually putting something on the line, whether it's a perceived sense of self or a relationship or whatever, and it's freeing to let go and have faith that what's meant for me will be mine.
And to say to yourself, it's like, even, if this means a season of solitude, I'll take it to be living in truth instead of being surrounded by people who don't really accept me. They like my performance. It's like, find your real people.
That was Dr. Thelma Bryant. Cooking with the rarest grease. You're listening to the Voice of Reason live on KBLA Talk 1580, the most radical, the most revolutionary, the most incendiary, the most thought-provoking, the most triggering, the most riveting relationship talk in the world. Yes, I said in the world. Why? Because we're going to go deeper than most. We don't even have an oxygen tank. Oh, but we're walking on the bottom of the Marianas Trench right now. We're at the bottom. We're seeing giant squid and sperm whales. We're down, 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 fathoms down. Listen, that's the nature of this show. Tonight's topic is no different. We're talking about the predictability collapse in relationship. When you're dealing with some folk that love the familiarity of drama, right? We're not here to pathologize those folks either, right? We're not here to condemn or put them down, but they can free themselves. Human relationships often reveal paradoxes that mainstream psychology struggles to explain. And few paradoxes challenge us most or more than the phenomena I call the predictability collapse. This collapse emerges when individuals with long histories of emotional volatility enter stable partnerships and respond not with relief or gratitude or ease, but with disassociation, numbness, psychic distance, or identity confusion. Many clinicians, friends of mine, I've had conversations with them about this topic because I always got to check in. Many clinicians mislabel this as avoidance, boredom, or trauma reenactment. However, deeper analysis shows a far more complex, right, biopsychosocial and metaphysical process going on. Individuals who navigated chaotic childhoods often develop nervous systems that perceive unpredictability as normal and stability as strange or unsafe. Stephen Porges' polyvagal theory sheds critical light here. The autonomic nervous system constantly scans environments for cues of safety or danger through a process called neuroperception. When someone grows up inside emotional minefields or even attunement droughts, yes, you heard Zoe. We coined it right here, right now. Were you raised, you've heard of food deserts. Were you in an emotional desert, an attunement desert? My goodness. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. We want to talk to you. Get to your phone line. When somebody grows up inside emotional minefields, an alcoholic parent, explosive arguments, inconsistent affection, right? Neuroception calibrates towards anticipatory threat. Something is going to happen. The other shoe is going to drop. The child learns that quiet moments often precedes rupture. Silence begins to function as a warning signal. In adulthood, when a partner offers reliability, consistency, or gentle emotional presence, the nervous system registers confusion rather than acceptance and support. Listen, support from the partner and acceptance of that support. Are y'all ready for tonight's topic? This is crazy. We on complete fire. We want to get her. Angelique dropped. Angelique from Los Angeles. How is Los Angeles going to drop? Los Angeles. Angelique, you got to get back in here. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. We're going to get you in here right now. Well, as we wait for Angelique to call back, maybe she got a phone call, Andy. 1-800-920-1580. Angelique, get back on the line. Let's do it like this. Mountain View, Hawaii. You already know who it is. Brother John Gilbreth. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Greetings and blessings to all those within the sound of my voice. Greetings and blessings to the extraordinary engineer as well as you, dear Zoe. Blessings, holiday blessings to you each.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Talk to me, man. What are your thoughts, man?
Now to the madness of this subject.
Why gotta
and
be
you
madness?
You who want to take us to the depths of the poisonous salt lakes that sit within the lowest bottom reaches of oceans.
I'm supposed to, right?
I mean, you're supposed to. That's your duty. That's your calling. That's your job. And we ain't mad at you.
Okay.
Yet at the same time.
Don't be mad. Be mad.
No, a little disappointed, but that's me dealing with me, and I'll be all right. Because again, you're talking about the human being who dodged bullets,
right?
For the one who's been not only in the war zone of my own family, but also right after that, enduring battlefield sandboxes.
Right.
The same one who had to fight through all of that to get to the point to where after I'd improved to all of y'all, I'm Neo.
Right.
Dodged those bullets. Survived all of that madness. Only to get into a relationship to be challenged and flinch every time something goes on.
Right.
But why flinch? You're talking about the human being who can't even decide on where we're going to eat tonight.
I'm listening.
But
Go
this
ahead.
is also the same human. This is also the same human being you're doing all this flinching to.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You need chaos. And I also understand what chaos does to both of us.
Mm-hmm.
It also gives us the capacity to deal with all the chaos that we got to go through.
Mm-hmm.
But we also call home home. So why is home war?
Ooh, keep going. Keep going. Why is home war? I'm listening.
Due to the fact that, yes, okay, it's boring. Yeah, it's predictable. Yeah, but you're also telling the human being with the stability in the place that he has to ride the wave with you. But if he rides the wave with you, ride the wave with you? This is the excuse you use to doggone leave.
Mm.
But this is also the reason for this instability. And if somebody just stood their ground, if somebody just stayed the course, if somebody just, you know what? And there's many you know whats that we've all said in most of these relationships. Mm-hmm. Yet at the same time, don't negate the boundary. Mm-hmm. Boundaries are hedges of protection. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why you call home home. But why are you in the kitchen fighting with me, telling me this is the place where you need to be, and yet at the same time, you know I do the kitchen better than you, ma'am.
Mm.
You know it. That's the reason why you're judging me on it, and the reason why the kids can't get the oatmeal they want.
I hear you. Yeah.
Oatmeal, fool. Oatmeal. How do you have a meal so simple and yet it's the one meal children want to eat, and it's oatmeal?
Mm.
Look, let me not go on the tangent.
You already
just
did.
Try and make it plain.
You already did.
Let me not try to go on the tangent because I can go further.
Listen,
I want to bring this home.
Bring it home, bro.
Okay. Again, you have either you volunteer for the war of being honorable, respectful, and righteous, or you stand in the place where you want to win. If you're standing with someone, you don't cause the conflict. You stand with them because you have your own conflict to deal with. That's the one you're forgetting about. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why outside of you, everything needs to be where you need it. That's control. Mm-hmm. That's your fear. That's your ego. Deal with that. Because the noise that you really don't want to listen to is the very same one of the buffing, the boiling, the fire, and the polishing that needs to take place to make you perfect. Mm. And that's the one you're avoiding. The one with self. The one that gets you right so everybody else in the house is right, and you can finally call that house you stand in home.
So wait a minute. I'm listening to you. And the way you're framing this is as if you are speaking to someone.
Me. But again, for those of us who, some but not all, and on both spectrums. Because again, not everybody fits into all of these categories, but you know which ones I'm leaning.
Right. Hey, my brother, guess what you just did?
Mountain viewers in the house, blessings to all. Everyone have a happy holiday season this year.
Yes, brother, we appreciate you. Hawaii is on the board. If you want to bring your city in the building, like Los Angeles and Angelique, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Attila, Houston, Texas, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Yo.
Hey, yo, what up?
Go
ahead. I know you got things to say. I already know. What are your thoughts, Attila?
I do, because you know me, and I'm going to hurt some feelings.
Well, speak on it. Just say what you need to say, child.
I'm going to say it. Okay. Y'all got to let go of these roles, man. Just like we were talking about the other day, letting go of, avoidant or INFJ, whatever the case. Let go of the good ones, too. Protector, provider. Who cares? Okay, like your attachment to the role is not a precursor to you getting honor from people. It's not. People do not owe you respect, honor, because you have an attachment to the role that you played in whatever function, dynamic or whatever the case, because you've chosen to play it. And my thing is this. We're only really ready to let go when our resentment builds so high for not getting the respect, honor, or whatever acknowledgement we feel we deserve because our wounds are triggered. So let it go.
Okay. Let go of all roles.
Let go of your attachment to it.
Let go of your attachment to it. Keep the role and live in the process of the role, but don't get so hell-bent on the end result that the role is supposed to bring from others externally. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
God.
Because the addiction is to the supply that you get from being that thing. Like, I'm a teacher, right? But right now I'm just at home.
And those students can ultimately teach you something.
Exactly. And sometimes I'm the student. Sometimes I'm just the observer. Sometimes I'm the principal. I'm the mom. I'm a bunch of different things to my students, right? But at the end of the day, that's not my identity. I'm not like so attached to that because I'm getting some sort of output or supply from it that I'm hurt when people are not acknowledging me the way I feel like they should be. And I think you have to ask yourself, why is that? If you feel a certain level of a gut punch when you're not getting supply, where does that come from?
So you got to break up with the desire. Listen to what I'm about to say. With the desire to receive any validation externally, right? It's good to get it.
I would say in order to be in a relationship, to be in a full, authentic relationship, yes.
Well, some people will take that as, well, I mean, your partner should say thank you. Your partner should acknowledge the things you do. And I'm saying, yes, they should, but some of that stuff can be dealt with internally. Can it?
Yeah, I definitely think so. And again, I think it's always a really good test. When you do something that is nice or kind, do you automatically expect a thank you? Do you automatically expect a response? And if you don't get it, are you torn up about it? Are you triggered about it?
Most people are, yes.
Thankful about it,
yes,
right? Like,
yes. First off, doing something good for somebody is a medium of exchange like money. I did this for you. I purchased this for you. Now give me my receipt. Hold tight. Don't go nowhere, Attila. When we come forward, more from the VOR.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Autopsy Initiative provides a second autopsy free of charge for victims' families who have lost their loved ones due to a police-related death. The services offered through the initiative include the completion of a second autopsy, disclosure of preliminary findings, and a final autopsy report. A police-related death is when an individual is harmed by police officers using deadly force, which results in an individual's death. Police-related death includes in-custody deaths, including those that arise during contact with law enforcement officers during arrest, pursuit, booking, transport, or incarceration. The Autopsy Initiative has a team of board-certified pathologists on call. An autopsy request may be completed by anyone with a close relationship with the victim, which may include the victim's spouse, partner, relative, close friend, or lawyer. To request a free second autopsy for a victim of police violence, please visit knowyourrightscamp.com. That's knowyourrightscamp.com. Then click on Autopsy, then click on Request. At KBLA, we believe in justice for victims of police violence. We say their names, and we don't black down. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
History is now. We are opening doors and breaking down barriers.
I'm ready, brother.
Black owned and unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580 remembers Robin Ayers on the 1-year anniversary of her passing. 1 year ago this week, we lost a remarkable and vibrant voice. Robin Ayers touched countless lives through her passion, her love, her service, and her smile, which you could see through the radio. KBLA Talk 1580 honors her memory and celebrates the legacy she left behind. Robin, your spirit lives on in every conversation, in every connection, and in every one of us, inspired by your voice. Gone but never forgotten. KBLA Talk 1580, where voices matter.
I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
This may come as some surprise, but I miss you. I could see through all of your lies, but still I miss you. He takes her love, but it doesn't feel like mine. He tastes her kiss. Her kisses are not mine. They're not mine. He takes, but surely she can't give what I'm feeling now. She takes, but surely she doesn't.
You just said that in reality we make it all up, not just the parts,
Yeah.
but also the wholes. Could you explain?
Well, I think that's the question. What is the relationship of theory to reality, you see? Now, one view is that it reflects reality, you see. Now, that I think that it corresponds to reality. I think that view is only limited, right? Like a map is said to correspond to a city, but there's nothing on the map that corresponds to anything in the city. In the map you see dots of print, and the city, which is very vaguely defined, the city is also vaguely defined. So what corresponds is certain abstractions that we abstract. Right? But the map, the real test of the map is that it guides us correctly in the city. And if it's a wrong map, we will find incoherence, right, in our action. Right? Now,
but it's not that you can compare this bit of the map with this bit of the
well, only
city.
in a rough sense, but not, that's an abstraction. You can compare it, but it's abstract. Right? Now, you see, so therefore we make it all up, but the question is how coherent is it when we try to make it work? You see, that's really the key. Some theories are more coherent than others, but it's often hard to tell because when we come to a theory as broad as a worldview, we find it very hard to detect incoherence because the worldview tends to state that things that...
I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Listen, if you don't know who that is, I get excited. That was Dr. David Bohm, one of the most important theoretical physicists in the history of all of physics. Come on, what? He's talking about you're the map, but your map is only coherent to you. It's not coherent to your partner. I literally had a clinical psychologist tell me she was looking for a fit in relationships. The only thing that fits is frequency. Your frequency is a byproduct of the thoughts and the patterns you've learned to model. You've mimicked. You've created. So if you have a survival loop going, that's who you're going to attract. I can't fit your map because your map is only coherent to you. Say it simpler. A relationship is a shared environment where the two people sharing this experience can't share their direct experience with each other. Yeah, we're sharing this experience, but you can't know this experience from my perspective. It's coherent to me. I can try to communicate and say that this is how I experience you. This is how you show up to me. This is how do you understand? And I can be great at it, communicating and being patient and sharing. But I can never share my direct experience of us with you and vice versa. Right? So now imagine if you're in survival mode. Guess what you're doing? You running looking for fits to fit your inner coherence. Yes, brokenness can be coherent to you. Right? You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I had to do to get to this level. And you're not going to come in here and rob me of my quiet. Right? Is that? Listen, when we come forward, I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab Attila, and we got Cali Soul. You already know it's going to be fire.
Is it a crime that I still want you, and I want you to want me too? My love is wider than Victoria Lake. My love is taller than the Empire State.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump oversaw a U.S.-brokered peace deal Thursday between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, ending what he called a decades-long war.
Millions and millions of people have been tragically killed. Went on forever.
Both leaders joined him in Washington, D.C. Two black men, Robert Primus and Alvin Brown, say their firings by President Trump from federal transportation boards were discriminatory. They were the only black members on their respective boards and have filed lawsuits. And a new report on 2024 hate crimes in Los Angeles is set to be released Thursday. Last year's data showed a 45% increase. The LA County Human Relations Commission tracks incidents by race, religion, gender, and more, with ongoing spikes in hate crimes against black residents, Jews, Muslims, Hispanics, LGBTQ people, and women. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
This Thanksgiving, take the family to new heights at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Enjoy Ride and Dine at Pines Cafe or a holiday meal at both Pines Cafe or Peaks Restaurant. Lunch and dinner with stunning views, 8,500 feet above the desert floor. Visit pstramway.com. Rise into wonder.
This holiday season, KBLA Talk 1580 wishes you and yours joy, peace, and prosperity. As we celebrate with family and friends, we're already looking forward to an exciting first quarter, packed with must-attend events to kick off the new year just right. In January, join us for our inaugural Brotherhood Brunch, bringing together community leaders, change makers, and everyday people for inspiration and connection. February means it's time for our signature Black History Month luncheon, a powerful celebration you won't want to miss. And in March, Women's History Month, we're once again hosting our State of Black Women in Los Angeles Symposium and Luncheon, addressing the issues that matter most inside our community. From all of us at KBLA Talk 1580, happy holidays. Stay tuned for more details on these incredible upcoming events. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice, your community, your power.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
It's never too early to start talking about money in realistic ways with your kids. JP Morgan Chase navigates how to educate your kids now about creating long-lasting, healthy money habits. Whether your kids are in elementary school, high school, or college, now is a great time to start a conversation about ways to create healthy money habits as they grow, ultimately benefiting their financial future. Talking about money in a realistic way to support your kids' lifestyle and dreams, your first banking account geared towards high school or college. It's never too early. Explaining the basics, what you earn and what you spend, building financial confidence starts with getting organized. Learning and practicing vital money skills now will stay with them for life. Tools they will have to stay on top of their finances and achieve their goals. This segment is sponsored by JP Morgan Chase.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
Imagine a Los Angeles where everyone can thrive, where communities have access to the resources they need to succeed. That's the vision of Detours Mentoring Group, Inc. They're dedicated to improving life in LA County by providing educational support, employment assistance, and spaces for community engagement. By 2050, they want LA to be the best place to connect, create, learn, live, and play. They're working toward an education system that's well-resourced and culturally responsive, becoming a hub for artists and innovators, and making sure everyone has access to healthy food, quality healthcare, and safe housing. It's about building a future where we all have the chance to succeed. We invite you to learn more about their mission and get involved with Detours Mentoring Group, Inc. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
We are young, hearted to heart, we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a plan.
To exist, I have to perform daily mechanical tasks without any meaning. This lack of meaning leads to a feeling of destructiveness and inner rage. I see this clearly in myself and in the process, and the same process growing in the rise of terrorists. Oh, I see. Crime and delinquency. There is the feeling that nothing can be done about this rising chaos, that society is destined to collapse. How does one approach this tremendous chaos, both without and within oneself? To exist, I have to perform daily mechanical tasks without much meaning. This lack of meaning leads to a feeling of destructiveness and inner rage. I see this clearly in myself and the same process growing in the rise of terrorism, crime and delinquency. There is the feeling that nothing can be done about this chaos, increasing chaos, that society is destined to collapse. How does one approach this tremendous chaos, both without and within oneself? I wonder how many of us are aware of this fact. Economically, socially, morally.
Man, I just love the old sage. He was always cooking with the greatest and the best of the best of the best grease. My goodness. This mechanical type behavior, that's what the mask is for me, for most people. It renders people into these types of automatons. I have to show up a certain way because I can't show you the real me. I haven't accepted the real me. I hide behind this mask. The mask makes me a machine, a robot. I can't let the mask crack in any way. It's heavy stuff. Attila, I want to get you in and get your final thoughts before we move to Cali Soul.
Yes. Well, real quick, I was just going to say, this reminds me of question 15 that you wrote, and you said, how might attachment to chaos create a hidden self-image structured around superiority and crisis, making stability feel like a demotion?
Stability feel like a demotion.
Yes.
Do you know how irritated?
And I would say the answer.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Give me your answer.
Well, I was going to say, I think the answer is actually in your question, like the reverse being that your self-image creates your attachment to the chaos. Because you're holding on to the superiority that you get from your self-image. And so, of course, when stability comes in, it's going to feel like a demotion because you derived, like I said, a sense of self and identity from that hidden self-image. Wow. So, yeah, that's all I want to say.
Man, I love my niece. Niece, guess what you just did?
I brought Houston in the building.
Houston, Texas is on the board. Do you want to bring your city in the building? Let's get it. The question she read, and it's a good one. How might attachment to chaos create a hidden self-image structured around superiority in crisis, making stability feel like a demotion? That's what we said to Willie. If I can manage it, I'm in control of what I'm managing. I'd rather be managing, i.e. controlling the situation. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Tonight's topic is deep. Boredom. Hypervigilance. You don't need to be that way in a stable situation. In a healthy situation. There's nothing to be hypervigilant about. somebody being present, somebody being loving in the moment, with no expectations of you to reciprocate or be something. They say, you don't know how to love me. I'm loving you better than what the type of love you prescribed for yourself. 1-800-920-1580. Cali Soul, Denver, Colorado is in the building.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, Lord. What are your thoughts? I need to hear it.
Oh, yeah, this one is interesting. I can speak to it a little bit.
Talk to us.
I don't consider myself a boring person. I have a fabulous life, let me tell it.
Fabulous.
And I do work diligently to cultivate my peace. And it is really interesting to go out into the laboratory and encounter people that are very attracted to that peace.
Mm-hmm. But
and it's like it's very attractive. It's very attractive until they get a hold of it and you let them and I let them in the space, and it's like, oh, this is boring. Like, what do you do for fun? When do you turn up? You don't drink? Oh, you're only going to have one drink? And it's like, I can have fun dry. I can have fun wet. I'm good. I'm a liver in every moment, you know, so like, it's interesting to watch people to begin to withdraw when they really get, I guess, a true experience of the peace, and they're addicted to chaos.
Right. That's interesting. Do you attract the chaotic person?
Not often, but every once in a while I do bring in a chaotic person, and like I said, there's a lot of attraction when the I guess dance first begins. But then, like I said, as I let them into my space or start doing things with them, it's like, what you want to go do? Oh, let's take a walk at the park. Let's go to the park, take a walk, and talk, so I can actually get to know you.
Right.
I'm like, I can't get to know much about somebody over dinner, movies, the club,
right?
You know, trips. Those are all places where it's very easy to mask up.
Do you find that some of these chaotic encounters wakes up like some dormant chaos within yourself that you may have overlooked or you didn't? Because, you know, oftentimes when you're walking on the path of trying to heal, right? Or the clinician might be saying, I'm actively trying to, you know, integrate, right? My question then becomes, when somebody that is chaotic still comes into your life and kind of wakes that up in you, do you get despondent? Like, oh, I wasn't as far as I thought I was. I still got work to do. Do you like kind of get down on yourself because of that? Or do you lean into it?
I don't guilt myself. I lean into it. Like I've had experiences where I'm like, whoa, your consciousness is loud. I need you to bring it down. But then it's like, okay, where is my consciousness loud? You know, and then I start to look into moments when my consciousness is chaotic and anxious.
No, but you know why I brought that up. And you probably know better than I do, because you're an artist. So you're tapped into the right side of the brain. And you're tapped into this creativity. You're tapped into metaphysics and spirituality and all of that. So what's really big about what I'm trying to bring across is we live in a society that have mastered the wording. We've mastered the wording. We know how to talk spiritual. Right. We know how to talk metaphysical. We know how to talk therapy talk. We know all of this, but we don't embody any of it. So let me say, Precious talked about it before in the chat when she said duality. She just used one word, duality. When I see a person come in with the dual, I showed up this way and they failed me. Or they're not at this level, or they don't do this, or I know okay, you're not addressing the part of you that's related to who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Because it's still outside of you.
Right.
To you, right? It's still outside of me to me.
But it can't be because you guys are in the same classroom,
Right.
i.e. relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see?
Yeah. I do think that, and you and I have talked about this before, I think that we are always attracting. And it's not a matter of like, if there is the vibrational thing, but I think that we're just always attracting, and it's up to us to sift through and see what belongs, what should stay in our space, our spiritual space and our placial space.
I agree with you, but until you have, listen to what I'm about to say to you, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Until you have coherent dialogue with yourself, you don't know if fear is telling you what has to leave. See, fear will tell you healthy people have to go. Only people who maintain the past scaffolding of survival and drama, only they can stay. What is coherent dialogue? Dr. David Baum talks about this in the book. This is why I mention so many books, like Wholeness and the Implicate Order by Dr. David Baum. Right? In that book, he describes consciousness as a dynamic field of meaning that flows, evolves, and stabilizes through coherent dialogue. We don't know how to have coherent dialogue with ourselves, right? We're either negative self-talking ourselves, putting ourselves down, condemning ourselves. We're either, we're outsourcing resources to our partner. All of this stuff could be done. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. Cali's soul got me going. Let's do it.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you that we keep us safe. Every girl deserves a chance to shine. That's the belief behind Forgiving for Living, Inc. Since 1999, this organization has been empowering at-risk girls ages 13 to 18, helping them overcome behavioral and mental health challenges. Founder Wendy Gladney's personal journey inspired the mission to give girls hope and purpose through the power of forgiveness. Through their ambassador program, workshops, and annual conference, Forgiving for Living has touched over 3,000 young lives, providing mentoring, life skills, training, and tools for building self-esteem and confidence. You can make a difference. Visit forgivingforliving.org to donate, volunteer, become a mentor, or find help for a young girl in need. Forgiving for Living, Inc., building brighter futures for young girls. Visit forgivingforliving.org today. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Most human beings are hardwired, evolutionarily programmed to seek comfort, safety, and stability. We build homes to keep the storm out. We create routines to find peace. We crave the predictable. So why do some of us, secretly, love it when everything goes wrong? This isn't just about being toxic. This isn't just loving the drama. This is about a deep, often hidden, psychological drive. The addiction to chaos. It's the person who feels most alive during a crisis, the co-worker who seems to engineer emergencies, the friend who is always in the middle of a screaming match, and the family member.
Whoever that somber-toned brother is was cooking. He encapsulated the entire topic. But let's get back to Cali Soul in Denver to get her final thoughts on this.
So you were asking me a question. You were saying that we outsource something to our partners. Can you finish that?
So this whole outsourcing, right, of needs, the outsourcing of needs, right? Could that be a key contributor to the maintenance of conflict in the relationship? The conflict that we dare say we actually desire in order to feel comfortable. Do you understand the actual process of outsourcing that to somebody else? Could that be the root of the conflict?
It absolutely is the root of the conflict. It's just so, I can speak to this and say that it is so hard to decipher, like, what is actually healthy boundaries and expectations and what is my ego expectation.
Right. Yes. Or your fear and ego expectations. I call it FIGO. We put it together, fear and ego, right? So are the fears and the ego writing the expectations, or is the healed, individuated self creating healthy boundaries and writing those expectations?
Yeah, I'm learning and navigating that space right now, so I'm still figuring that out.
Well, you already know I love you and I appreciate you. Guess what you just did?
I bought the Mile High City in the building, baby.
You already know. Cali Soul, Denver, Colorado. Man, the calls have been great tonight. Dr. David R. Hawkins, I love his consciousness grid. At lower calibrations, the nervous system organizes itself around themes of danger, unpredictability, and survival. Krishnamurti notes that fear fundamentally shapes perception, and Hawkins observed that fear distorts reality so completely that safety often feels alien or deceptive. Individuals within these levels often interpret stability through the lens of hypervigilance. Their neuroception, according to Porges, his term for unconscious threat assessment, lacks the ability to register calmness as safety. Now, according to Dr. David R. Hawkins, that's his conscious level from 100 to 175, fear, anxiety frequencies centered around anticipatory grief. Listen, all I do is start conversations. I'm not here to be right. I want to learn from you. That's why we open the phone lines. But once we start the conversation, it's your obligation to finish it. I'm the voice of reason. We had a monster week this week. And as I come forward, you already know next week I'll have a whole new set of slappers. I appreciate y'all. Deuces.
Sing. All I really want is to be happy. Okay. And to find a love that's mine. It'll be so sweet. Hey. All I really want is to be happy. I wanna be happy. And to find a love that's mine. It'll be so sweet.
I know what she want. She want what's inside my jeans. She want my heart with the lie. She wanna throw away the key.